Hello, students. Welcome to you all in the second part of The World in a World. I hope that clip was quite interesting and clear to you. Now we will go through author and the chapter explanation in this part. Okay. At first, I want to start with the author. Author name is Gerald Durrell. He was popularly known as Gary, and he was very famous writer. Actually, he loved animal a lot, and he had written a lot of book about animals. And this is one part of his written work. Okay, now go through the chapter. One day I found a fat female scorpion in the wall, wearing what at first glance appeared to be a pale fawn fur coat. Closer inspection proved that this strange garment was made up of a mass of tiny babies clinging to mother's back. I was enraptured by this family and I made up my mind to smuggle them into the house and up to my bedroom so that I might keep them and watch them grow up. Now see the meaning at first. Fawn means light yellow color. Fur, furry coat, the coat that have fur. It is called fur. Okay. Closer inspection means very minute observation. Proved that this strange garment, strange means very surprising garment, was made up of a mass of tiny babies, means a lot of babies were clinging upon the body of a scorpion. And I was enraptured by this family, and he said that it was means when he had seen the scorpion with a lot of babies upon the back, then he was enraptured and he made up his mind to smuggle them into the house, means he decided to take these babies or mother secretly to his home, because he was mesmerized. He was in a happy mood, you can say, by seeing this family. And he decided to keep these in his room only. I might keep them and watch them grow. Why he want to keep them? Because he want to see them grow, how the insects were growing. With infinite care, I maneuvered the mother and family into a matchbox and then hurried to the villa. It was rather unfortunate that just as I entered the door, lunch should be served. With infinite care, I manured. Manured means I skillfully kept the mother and the family inside the matchbox and then hurried to the villa. But it was quite unfortunate. He said that it was quite unlucky for me, because just as he had entered the villa, the lunch should be served. Then what he did? See? However, yes. However, I placed the matchbox carefully on the mantelpiece in the drawing room so that the scorpion should get plenty of air, and made my way to the dining room and joined the family for the meal. And he said, however, means anyway, I kept the matchbox very carefully, very kept the matchbox upon the mantelpiece. Mantelpiece means a shelf above the fireplace, because you know very well that in a cold region the family used to make the fireplaces inside their home, In the same manner, they have also the fireplace. So he kept the matchbox above that fireplace in the drawing room, so that the scorpion get plenty of air. And he had gone his way to the dining room to join his family for the meal. Dwaddling over my food, feeding Roser surreptitiously under the table and listening to the families arguing. Now, dwaddling over my food means he said that I was wasting my time over the food, and he was feeding Roser there. Surreptitiously means by escaping under the table and listening to the family, because family was doing argument on any topic. So he said that we were means they were doing the discussion, and I was listening that discussion. In the midway, he was just feeding Roser there by escaping under the table. And then I completely forgot about my exciting new captures. And he said that in a mid time he forgot that he had brought these scorpion inside the home. And now see what happened. Really, it is very amazing. At last, Larry, having finished, picked up the matchbox he had brought. Larry, he had completed his meal, and he had gone to lit a cigarette. And for lighting a cigarette, what he did? For lighting a cigarette, he had taken the matchbox. Can you imagine? The matchbox was filled with the scorpion, and when he opened the matchbox, then what happened? Now, see what happened. Oblivious of my impending doom. Oblivious means not aware. He was not aware of his sudden doom, of sudden luck, that what is going to happen next. He was not able to know about this. He was unaware about that. I watched him interestingly as still talking glibly. He opened the matchbox. He was talking continuously and in the rapid way. Glibly means rapidly. He opened the matchbox, because what he was just guessing that inside the matchbox sticks were there. Then he opened at once. But what happened? Now see what happened. Now, I maintain to this day that female scorpion meant no harm. She agitated and trifle annoyed at being shut up in the matchbox for so long, and so she seized the first opportunity to escape. She hoisted herself out of the box with great rapidity, her babies clinging on desperately, and sculled on to the back of Larry's hand. There, not quite certain what to do next, she paused. Her sting curved up at the ready. Larry, feeling the movement of her claws, glanced down to see what it was, and from that moment things got increasingly confused. Now, see the meaning at first. Trifle means a little. Scuttle, move quickly. Now see, now I maintain to this day, he said that I had made up my mind. Why? What he made up my mind? That female scorpion meant no harm. She was agitated, and in trifle annoyed means she was irritated, and in a little anger, what she did at being shut up in the matchbox for so long, because she was inside the matchbox, she was annoyed. And because she was annoyed there, she was annoyed a lot. That is why what she did, so she seized the first opportunity to escape. She hoisted herself out of the box with great rapidity, her babies clinging on desperately and curled onto the back of Larry's hand. Now, what happened? Annoyed at being shut up in the matchbox means she was angry. Why? Because very long period she was inside the box. So what she did, she seized the opportunity of escaping and she hoisted out of the box. She came rapidly out of the box at once. While she came out of the box at once with great rapidity means hurriedly. Her babies also clinging on desperately means helplessly. They also came out and sculled on to the back of Larry's hand, and they were moving quickly upon the hand of Larry. They are not quite certain what to do next. She paused. And then what happened? She paused for a minute because she didn't understand what to do. Her sting curved at the ruddy Larry, feeling the movement of her claws. When she was curving there, then what happened? Larry was feeling the movements of her claws and glanced down to see what it was. From that moment, the things were just increasing. Increasing means making double confusion there. What was the confusion? Now see, he uttered a roar of fright that made Lugardzia drop a plate and brought Roser out from beneath the table, barking wildly. With a flick of his hand, he sent the unfortunate scorpion flying down the table, and she landed midway between the Margot and Leslie, scattering the babies like confetti as she thumped on the cloth. Leslie leapt to his feet, overturning his chair, and flicked out desperately with his napkin, sending the scorpion rolling across the cloth towards Margot, who promptly let out a scream that any railway engine would have been proud to produce. Now there was completely chaos in the whole dining room. Why? Because of a scorpion. The scorpion were moving here and there, and that is why what happened? He uttered a roar of fright. Means who uttered? Larry uttered, because when he had seen the scorpion upon his hand, then naturally he will make a loud cry, and when he cried loudly, then Lugardzia was there, and she dropped a plate and brought Roser out from the table. And when Roser heard this, then came out of the table barking wildly. With a flick of his hand, he sent the unfortunate scorpion flying down the table, and by sudden jerk, what he did, he had thrown that scorpion flying down the table, and she landed midway between Margot and Lazel. Now what happened? Lazel and Margot, they both were there, scattering the babies like confetti. Confetti means, as we are throwing this small piece of colored paper in a birthday, in the same manner they were throwing the scorpion babies. And she thumped on the cloth. Leslie clapped to his feet, overturning his chair, and then he leapt to his feet at once and turned his chair, and he flicked out desperately. Flicked out means by sudden movement, he jerked out helplessly with his napkin, sending the scorpion rolling across the cloth towards Margot. Now the scorpion had rolled towards Margot, and then what happened? Margot actively let out a scream, and she Margot also crying very loudly, in the same manner as if the railway engine would have produced the sound. Now, mother, completely bewildered by this sudden and rapid change. Bewildered means she was confused means घबराई हुई थी. Why? Because there was confusion everywhere. She was not able to understand that why there is a chaos in my this dining room. And rapid change from the peace to chaos means before we are sitting in a peace and now there is a chaos. What happened? She was not able to understand and put on her glasses and peer down the table to see what was causing the pandemonium. Pandemonium means the loud sound, kolahal, shorgul, that is happening there. And when she has taken her glasses, then she had seen that why they all were screaming so loudly. What was the matter? And at the same, Margot, what she did in a vain attempt to stop the scorpion's advance, hurled a glass of water at it. Then what happened? In a sudden excitement, hurl means throwing something with excitement. Means she was the scorpion was approaching to her, and she wanted to avoid that scorpion. And sudden what she did, she had taken the water, the glass that was full of water, and she thrown that water, and she actually want to hit the scorpion, but quite unfortunately the shower missed the animal completely. Means not touch the even a single drop to that animal, but successfully drenched mother. Drench means wet. Very successfully wet mother, who not being able to stand cold water promptly lost her breath. Means she was not able to understand. She was not able to take a breathe also because of that cold water. And what she did, she sat there gasping at the end of the table, unable even to protest. Now she was gasping there. She was not able to protest because of the cold of water. She was not able to breathe. वो सांस अच्छे से नहीं ले पा रही थी, इसलिए उन्होंने क्या किया? She was not able to protest. The scorpion had now gone into the ground under Leslie's plate, where while her baby swam wildly all around the table. Now what happened? That mother scorpion had gone under the Leslie's plate, and other the babies swarmed means moving here and there wildly all over the table. Roser, mystified by the panic, but determined to do his share. He was in a mystery, he was in a panic situation. Panic means you can say a little fear and anger. In such a situation, he was determined to do something, but he was unable to do, ran round and round the room, barking hysterically. Madly, he was barking only. He was not able to do anything because he had no idea that what is happening there. It's the silly boy again, bellowed Larry. Now, just see the meaning of bellowed. What is the meaning here? Bellowed means shouted loudly. Now again Larry shouted, loudly shouted. Why shouted loudly? See, look out, they are coming, screamed Margot. Margot again shouted and said, see, look out, look, means see there. They are coming again. All we need is book. Read Leslie, don't panic, hit them with a book. Now Leslie said there is no need of being panicked. Don't irritate, don't be in a trouble. Only one thing you have to do, and what you have to do, just to bring one book and hit them with a book. What on earth's the matter with you all? Mother kept imploring, mopping her glasses. Imploring means asking, and while she was mopping the glasses, then she was asking, what is the matter? It's that boy. He will kill the lot of us. Look at the table knee deep in a scorpion. Quick, quick, do something. Look out. Means they all were in a situation of chaos. Why? Because the scorpion were upon the table and they were not able to understand how to hide, how to kill them. Stop screeching and get a book for God's sake. You're worse than the dog. Shut up, Roser. They all means the full family was shouting to each other. Someone is asking for the book, someone is for other thing, and then also scolding to Roser. Now, by the grace God, I wasn't beaten. And what the Gerald was thinking, that it was the grace of God. It was the, you can say, the mercy of God that he was not beaten. Look out, there's another one. Quick, quick. Oh, shut up and get me the book or something. But how did the scorpion get on the table, dear? That silly boy, every matchbox in the house is a death trap. And he means they didn't have the idea from where they come, but anyhow, they came to know that due to this matchbox, these scorpion came here. Look out, it's coming towards me. Quick, quick, do something. Hit it with your knife, go on and hit it. Since no one had bothered to explain the things to him, Roser was under the mistaken impression that the family was being attacked and it was his duty to defend them. Now, since no one had bothered, means no one had taken the pain to explain to Roser that what is going on, and Roser was completely under the mistaken situation that what was going on. Actually, he wanted to defend his family, but he was not able to understand that the family was being attacked by the scorpion. As the Lugardzia was the only stranger in the room, he came to the logical conclusion that she must be responsible party, so he bit her in the ankle. This did not help the matters very much. Now he only guessed that Lugardzia might help him, so what he did, he bit her in the ankle, but this also did not help the matters. Now, by the time a certain amount of order had been restored, all the baby scorpion had hidden themselves under the various plates and bits of cutlery. Now, what happened? See that the baby scorpion, they hide themselves inside the cutlery, or you can say the various plates were there. Eventually, after impassioned plea on my part, backed up my mother, Leslie's suggestion that the whole lot be slaughtered was quashed. Now, when he said that after the long discussion, what they decided that they should stop the slaughtering, killing, while the family is still simmering with rage and fright. Now the family was still in a panic, still in a terrible situation. Still, they all were horrified. Retired to the drawing room, and I spent. Now, what happened? They all were in a drawing room. In the mid, what he did, Gerard, he spent half an hour rounding up the babies. He was collecting the babies, picking the babies into the teaspoon, and returning the babies to the mother's back. And then what he did means he had taken all the babies and clinged the babies upon the mother's back, and then he carried them outside on a saucer. He had taken a saucer and then carried the babies and mother with utmost reluctance, released them on the garden, and he had released, actually he was not willing, but he had released them in the garden, Rosarai went and spent the afternoon on the hillside, and then he said that I and Roser, we both had spent the afternoon, means the noon time, upon the hilly areas, for I felt it would be prudent to allow the family to have a siesta before seeing them again. And he said that it was my part, means the sensible idea came into his mind. What was the sensible idea? Let the family take rest at the noon time, and after some time before seeing them again. And in this way, the not only the scorpion family was in a comfort zone, but his own family was also in the comfort zone after the chaos. Thank you. I hope it is quite clear to you. Okay.